What's up everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video part today. I am so excited because for this video we're going back to the Sword Art Online franchise to take a look at one of its spin-off series, which I didn't think would get a second season, but here we are with Gun Gale Online Season 2. Holy crap, I cannot believe that it's been 2 years since we had anything SEO related be released, let alone 6 years given how this anime came out back in 2018. And honestly, looking at how that first season ended, I really thought that was it. I thought it wrapped up really nicely, and that was a good way to finish off that spin-off series. But here we are with Season 2, and you're hearing no complaint from me. Anyway, seeing as how it's been a long time since we talked about GGO, let me do a quick little recap. So the series follows Len, who's a little girl in pink camel gear and carries a pink machine gun, and just loves to shoot players in a game called Gun Gale Online, which is a virtual online game where players can shoot each other up. And I love how she's being piloted by a very tall woman who's very conscious about her height. So when she gets to play as a little girl, she feels very happy, given how she's also just shooting players left and right with her little machine gun. And what I loved about Season 1 was that we got all of our characters, dropped them in one big arena, and then just watch the madness unfold. And what also made Season 1 so cool was that there were some cases where human lives were on the line, so it gave Season 1 a bit of an edge. So going into Season 2, while I love seeing our characters make a return, I had to wonder what were the stakes, because when you look at Season 1, people's lives were on the line. But when looking at Season 2, the first half of it anyway, it does a bit of a repeat from the first half of Season 1 where we have all our characters, let's drop them off in the big arena and watch them kill each other. And let me tell you, the deaths in this season get very creative as we see people snipe, shoot, slice, and blow up players left and right. I mean, my personal favorite kill, without giving any spoilers, is when we see someone use a steak knife to gut someone in half. And also, one of the things that made me geek out in the first season was we got to see someone carry a lightsaber and just chop people down. Again, without giving any spoilers, we do see lightsabers make a return, and it's spectacular. Now, one of the things that was a bit concerning about Season 2 was the overall length of its first battle arc. I mean, from Episode 1 to Episode 8, out of 12 episodes, we're watching this big battle unfold in front of us, and it takes its sweet time. As opposed to Season 1, which I think their first battle arc lasted for about 5 episodes rather than 8. So in terms of pacing, Season 1 has a more evenly spread out season than Season 2. Now what I mean by that is when looking at the first season, the first 5 episodes tend to focus on the big battle. Then after that, we get 2 episodes where our characters can take a breather and learn some information that is meant to build up the second battle, which will take place in the remaining 4 episodes. And that pays off nicely for that first season. As opposed to Season 2, where we have this big battle that takes place over 8 episodes. Then after that, we jump on to another battle for the remainder 4 episodes of this 12 episode season. And because there was no build up, the final battle feels like a bit of an epilogue. But then again, there is a bit of mystery in the second half of the season as we watch our characters, both good and bad, team up against a common enemy. And I'm not gonna lie, I geeked out when I saw that moment. But even so, I do wish that this second season was more carefully planned out. I mean, they could reduce that first battle significantly and then use some time to build up the second battle, and that would have paid off more nicely. Still, after being away for over 6 years, it feels nice to see our favorite characters on screen again. I mean, I loved watching Len run across the battlefield and shooting people with her machine gun. And I loved watching Fuka using her 2 grenade launchers and blowing players up. And I loved watching M just snipe players from across the battlefield. And finally, I loved watching Pito just go savage on these players. So overall, despite my little nitpick, I still had a fun time watching this anime as it does a great job in giving us non-stop action from beginning to end. And with only 12 episodes, the action makes this season super easy to binge through. So if you want to watch something that delivers on guns, violence, and video games, I highly recommend you watch this series. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. That was my overall review on Gun Gale Online Season 2, and that is also going to be it for 2024. I am so excited for 2025 as big changes are coming. So if you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button to see what's up from this channel. I look forward to seeing you on the new year with some brand new videos. Bye-bye.